Potato, you want to shoot something? Shoot this Mitsubishi T2 behind me. Nice try. I wasn't even. Wow! That is awesome, dude! Hang on, I'm recording that shit. Let's go!
Hello again, guys. Welcome back. Super Mystere, the M.D.460, the newest French jet. Got some really cool camos here. I kind of like him. Nobody's really talking about this jet though. This is Gaijin's new implementation, trying to run up the French tree. And first look, does this remind anybody of like a Zero? Fuel tanks and wings, fuel tanks everywhere, kind of like a pinata. Well, thankfully it doesn't catch fire too easy. But there's a couple things I've noticed with this plane right off the bat. Stat cards are never quite right. It's advertising $11.99 at sea level on the stat card, and this is about the best I can do. Is right around 1170, 1168. It's kind of dropping a little bit. Got a little bit of a climb. I'm going to go with 1170 on the deck as the top speed of this plane. It's not supersonic, but that's fine. We could deal with that. Let's see what it does up at altitude. You see here we're pretty much leveled about 6,000 meters. I'm finally doing Mach, just barely. I feel like maybe it should go a little faster. It's not a substantial increase by going up to altitude, but it's still going to be faster than the 9.0 aircraft, like Sabres and stuff like that. I can't tell you if it's going to be faster than the Mark 6 CL. That leaves to be seen. I haven't tested the top speeds on that thing yet. So the next thing I tested was the rip speed, and so I put her in a slight dive from the 6,000 meters I was at, just to see where we're at. We're doing Mach 1.1 already. We're building up IAS because we're dropping altitude. We're already in the red. Still not getting reduced speed. There it is. We'll be able to go a little bit faster beyond the reduced speed. And going. She finally rips at about 1,300 kilometers an hour. That's respectable. The only real problem I have with it, though, is it takes forever to get up to that speed. The acceleration on this plane is... I hate using the word trash, but it's pretty close to it. You're going to be doing most of your fights probably around the same speed as the rest of the 9.0s. So that top speed, it's great if you're passive, but you probably won't see it in the average game. So that brings me to the next probably fatal flaw of this plane. This is what's going to get you killed 90% of the time. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm in a dive right now. I should be picking up speed pretty hard, but every little movement I make is killing my acceleration right now. And coming out of this dive, I just dove from about 7,000 meters. And I'm not quite supersonic yet. That's really kind of bad. I should easily be breaking supersonic in a dive. But I'm still faster than the 9.0s so far, so you can make it work. But let's go a little deeper into the footage. I'm going to scan forward through this game because this is an actual match in the dev server. And DEFYN here, if you haven't subscribed to him, he puts out good videos as well. Go check him out again, guys. So moving on a little bit, we see DEFYN's behind me with the MiG-15. I can easily outrun him if I needed to, but I kind of knew how this was going to end, but I decided it's time to fight, and let's see what this plane could do. And look at this. This is huge. I had to double check and make sure my elevator was not double bound to my air brake here. I am losing speed in a dive, turning with him. I'm already down to 500 kilometers an hour, and I can't follow him up. This plane is already becoming a brick. Well, I see the CL coming, so I decide I gotta dive out and grab some speed again. Acceleration, still meh. I can't make these turns in this dive because look at it. I'm not gaining any speed anymore. The second I start turning, I never gained any speed by dodging in this. This is cancer. This is very bad. Thankfully, he overshoots me. I have issues getting the guns on. I miss him quite a bit. It was the second game of the day. So, yeah, whatever. But look at this. I can't gain any speed. I cannot gain any speed. Now keep in mind, guys, I do use boosters. And you might be able to alleviate some of the problem by getting off boosters. But this is bad. This is really, really bad. Controllability at slow speeds, really bad. Definitely puts me out of my misery on that one. But look at this. I am so slow right now. We're back to Afterburner. We're going to see if we can get rid of another one. Here he comes. Oh, there goes the speed again. Nothing I can do. Still sitting at 600 kilometers an hour. Here comes the G91Y. This is the only way that I've found to actually compete with other jets, and that's by staying in the horizontal, trying not to do any vertical turns at all. Thankfully, he pulls right in front of my guns. I was able to get him. But I'm toast, guys. I mean, if these guys weren't nice and being passive to see the fight, I would have been toast ages ago. So here's another example. This is a T2. This guy's been he's been fighting with me quite a bit in this custom battle. And it's the same story, guys. So here he comes diving on me. The camera, I kind of got lost in the camera a little bit. It happens every once in a while, especially when you're looking up. So he hits me. But look at this. I'm already 500 kilometers an hour. He's definitely going to overshoot me, which sometimes is nice, but I can't get the guns on. I'm now a flying brick. There's nothing I can do. How about another one? This is versus Mackeral in the G91. We've been playing around in this duel for a little bit. I can't get my speed back up after the first pass. I managed to dodge his bullets, but it's going to be the same story. Dodge one. Beautiful shot. Missed. Alright, well, maybe we'll get another one. Nope. Can't pull the guns up. Elevator is a non-existent when you're slow. Look at that all-flying tail. Don't you think it should be doing something, guys? I do. So we did a few more fights, and I'll tell you what, I got dunked on almost every time. And then I started figuring something out. This plane bleeds speed so much, but you just can't go vertical. So what if we stay on the horizontal? So I asked Mackeral not to try and energy fight me so much, or not go vertical as much. And the fact that this plane is so slow, you can't shake it unless you go vertical. I'm able to win most every time if I keep it on a horizontal. We do it again here, and it works again. That's still not saying that this is a good plane, because knowing this, a smart pilot, all he's going to do is go vertical, and there's nothing you can do against him. I'm not sure if you guys, unless you're like a really good pilot and you can pull this stuff off, I don't think the average Joe should be going for this plane. I think you're going to be extremely disappointed. You guys be the judge based on the footage you've seen. I think this plane's got a fatal flaw. But just keep in mind, guys, this is dev server. Things could change. Hopefully Gaijin sees this video and realizes that maybe they might need to fix this plane just a little bit. I think if they give it the acceleration back and they get rid of all this hemorrhaging of speed, I mean, it's bad. But good pilots, they might be able to make it work. At least to be seen. I don't think it's going to be a carry plane, though. And it's kind of scary when you think that this is a new plane. This is what's going to be fighting against all these new Axis aircraft. It's not looking good for Allied planes. It's not looking good for Allied teams. So anyways, I'll leave you guys with a little bit more footage at the end. This is a little bit longer battle. I really tried my hardest. And I'll tell you what, this... it's painful, guys. It really is. It's scary to think that, you know, we're getting a T2, we're getting a G91, we're getting the MiG-19 PT, or sorry, the MiG-19S, all on the Axis side. And then we're going to have the Javelin. We're going to have this. That's all we're getting new on the Allied side. The MiG-19 is a difficult plane to fly because of its rudder issues. The Javelin's getting a little bit of a buff. Hopefully it'll be competitive. Still remains to be seen. I'm scared. I really love these new planes we're getting, except for this one, obviously. I love the G91Y. The T2 is definitely an interesting plane to fly. I'm not going to say it's going to be my favorite, but this is bad, guys. This is bad. So anyways, leave me a comment. Leave me a like. Let me know what you think about this plane. I'm giving it to you straight, guys. Like I say, I'm not going to try and polish this plane up and make it look amazing, because it's not. Maybe if you adopt a passive playstyle and you literally don't turn, You could probably compete against the 9.0s, but the second you get in trouble, you're not getting away. You know, if Supersonic comes in and you got to dodge him, you're not getting away. Last little poke here, guys. If you haven't subscribed to me already, please do. Your support goes a long ways. Really, really appreciate the support over the past, actually 3 or 4 days. This channel's grown exponentially. And that's I'm really thankful for you guys for helping me out. I'll keep giving you more material, especially once the patch finally drops. We'll be talking about tutorials for each of the aircraft. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. We'll see you around next time.